Hey everybody, Tony from Detroit Tesla here. We're back with another video in the Metro Detroit area. Today we're heading off to Rochester, Michigan. A lot of my videos have been at night or not when a lot of things are going on, so I decided to switch it up for you guys. Rochester is going to be pretty busy in the downtown area right now. 2 p.m. Sunday. We're still on 10.3.1. Lots of people getting 10.4, which is supposed to be hugely improved, and a lot of people are saying that it is improved. It doesn't stop abruptly, or it doesn't have a lot of phantom braking. It did that maneuver pretty well, in my opinion. We are waiting on red, autopilot creeping forward, and proceeding nicely, which that was totally legal. And we're heading. Now, we're going to set a couple destinations in the downtown Rochester area. And nothing too crazy. Going to see how the car does. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of people out, a lot of traffic, a lot of pedestrians in this area too. A lot of people possibly on bikes, but definitely pedestrians. A lot of traffic, people out and about, nice weather. It's like 65. I mistakenly wore a winter coat, so I'm kind of sweating here. But it's all good. It's all good. So, waiting for 10.4. We were supposed to get on Friday, but Elon tweeted that there was a last-minute braking issue. But I'm sure, they put it to their internal fleet. They're already pushing it out to testers. I know a couple people in Michigan that already have it. And they're saying it's much, much improved. It's supposed to be an improvement with high cross traffic coming from left and right. I don't know how accurate that is, but we will find out. But until we get to Rochester, enjoy the music. Okay, so we're here in downtown Rochester. I said it for a little bit more over there, but that would be in the middle of what's called Main Street. So the first right here, we're gonna make a right, and then I'm gonna pick another destination in Rochester. As you can see, it's very, very busy here on Main Street. Again, like I said, nice weather. It's almost 70 degrees in November. Trying to make a right here, slowly going around these cars, which is okay. I mean, we got traffic. Should do this right turn nicely. A little bit of back and forth there. The lady kind of looked at me like, huh? But, yeah, so let's see here. It's going to come up to this destination. Let me find a parking lot somewhere. This should be fine right here. There's a guy behind me. I don't know where you think he's going, but it's okay. So, we'll pull around in this parking lot here. Because I know a lot of you get antsy when I do it as I'm driving. Okay, so let's pick another destination. Let's go here. About a half mile away. Cool. So FSD's going. Okay, took that nicely. I thought I was going to get that corner because it was one of those weird corners, but we're good. So a little bit of curvy road here. Fsd handling this pretty nicely. And then we got one left turn, and that's a straight shot. But again, guys, I am picking up on... Oh, perfect timing. Wow, I didn't even notice him. Fsd handling that really nicely. Very, very good. Thank you for the content, buddy. but a little bit of jerkiness here, and they said a lot of this is fixed as well. These pickup drivers, I wonder if they always picked them to be so mean. And FSD proceeding nicely, a little bit cautiously, but picking up there at the end. Oh, a little bit of jerkiness. Let me report that to the team. They probably see that all the time. So, but again, I think 10.4, I'm hearing for a lot of people, a lot of the jerkiness is gone in random situations like that. And I believe this is a subdivision, so there's a lot of subdivisions around Rochester. And there was this nice left turn over here. So I'm gonna disengage here because there's this pickup driver behind me, and I guess he doesn't like what the future holds, which is Tesla. And I want to reroute around. I'm gonna wait for this car. I'm gonna turn around here. There's this turn that I've done before, and it does it good sometimes and then not so good sometimes. So actually, let's see, because I saw the navigation is rerouting there. Let's see if I can get it to do it. Yeah, this is the turn, I believe, right here. So let's see if it goes around. Yes, cool. All right, this is going to be, okay, not that way, but it's going to do a loop around, and then it's going to take this turn. It's a really, really sharp turn towards the Royal Park Hotel. I think it's the Royal Park Hotel. I always forget the name of it. It's the big hotel here in Rochester that people do weddings at and stuff. So let's bring this horsey down to 25 here instead of 30. And nicely going over to the right, lining itself up, creating some room to the left just in case a car comes. And then they also said in 10.4 the creeping is better. So let's find out. But that turn wasn't too bad. Again, I've noticed, because I do a lot more night driving, just because I'm a little bit of a night owl. Does a lot better there. Technically, it's stopping where it's supposed to, because I wouldn't stop in front of this person's driveway. Creeping forward. Okay. There's literally nobody around. It's just us and a bunch of leaves. So, but it's doing anything. I don't have to disengage. I haven't disengaged yet. It's being very cautious around these leaf piles, I've noticed. Like, it's like avoiding them, because I think it's picking them up as objects. Yeah, because you can see the little half-moon sensors are picking them up. It's kind of interesting. It's cool that the FSD sees it, you know, because usually it doesn't do that in subdivisions, so it must be picking up those leaf piles. Oh, hopefully this guy doesn't want to come this way. Okay, thank God. So, autopilot creeping. Yep, that's nice. Good. That guy is coming, but he has a stop sign. All good. Okay, so here's this turn. Not yet. After this stop sign is this really, really sharp turn. Going, we got a Model 3 in front of us. And proceeding nicely. Okay, it kind of stopped. It kind of stopped going. So here is this turn. You can see where that car is turning. Oh, okay, what did it do there? So it's gonna go, it's gonna do it. Ooh, you can see it's a real sharp turn. And it did it. And into a swerve. That was a really, really sharp turn. And it did that beautifully. No jerkiness, no nothing, just good. And the Royal Park Hotel is on the left. And yes, it is called the Royal Park Hotel. So this is actually where I sent it. So I'm going past, you know, the pin on the map. So I'm going to pull into this little area here and pick our next destination. Ooh. I'll tell you, I see why people get Model S and X for the air suspension, because these Michigan roads are terrible. Okay, come on. So, let's turn around here. Lots of turning around for you guys, since you guys care about my safety. So, let's pick another. So we're going to go somewhere. So we got our next destination set. Just a straight shot across New Jersey Drive with one right turn and one left. Oh. Stopping nicely, creeping forward. Yeah, there's like literally nobody around. Okay, now it's proceeding. That's good. But I heard like I said, the creeping is improved a lot, especially when there's nobody around in broad daylight. There was a car coming, but they were very, very far away. Okay, it's gonna stay to the right here. A little bit too wide, but that's okay. It didn't go all the way in the right lane because we are going straight. So as you can see, this area here has a lot of pedestrians. So if you guys can kind of zoom in and see, I'm definitely going to get that HDMI recorder from people like Dirty Tesla and other testers to actually start recording the screen a little bit more better instead of just off a video, so you guys can kind of see. But if you can kind of zoom in and see just the amount of stuff the computer can see with just these basic 8 cameras, which are like, I think they're like $50 to $100 a camera, or someone was saying online I was reading, I don't know. But you can see there's a lot of pedestrians across the street. There's someone coming up on our right. So many cars, so much activity. And like, this is like a pretty decent computer that they have for this, right? This isn't something, you know, crazy. And, you know, the Model S Plaid and for the S and X, they're even a better computer. And then they're talking about hardware 4, which is supposed to come out in the Cybertruck. So that's just going to be, you know, technology continues to improve. If you want to get it earlier, you adopt it earlier, right? But it's just, it's crazy how they continue to improve and have a better technology. Like, I have a Cybertruck pre-order. I can't wait to see that computer. You know, by then, obviously, that's going to be wide release. And autopilot proceeding nicely on green. Doing a little bit of a right here. I don't know what was going on there, but it started to go back a left, but then my instincts kicked in. I don't know why it was going towards that car. So unfortunately, I had to disengage. Going right here, I would have just personally stayed in this lane, but I guess it's following the route. We got maybe like quarter of a mile to go, and then now it wants to go left, and it realizes this person's not letting them in, predicting the path of the car, trying to get in again. I don't know why it did that. I'm going to report this whole situation to the team. So now it's trying to speed up. Okay, let's bring it back to 25 because that person is not going to let you in. So yeah, unfortunately we had one disengagement out of fear, but then I realized the wheel was going back left. I don't know why it was going to the right. It was in the lane, but again, it's beta. Oh, we're turning left on a green light. This is going to be fun. And you're allowed to do this, I believe. And I think, okay, so I have to disengage here because the road is closed and the car will literally try to go that way. Actually, you could actually go down that road. It's just closed to through traffic, so I don't feel like getting some type of citation or ticket for that. But let's find another road here. Let's see if it reroutes, what it does. Yeah, it rerouted. So let's see, it should do it on the next street. Okay. Yeah, see, it's going here. I'm just gonna push it through here, and we're good. We got a little close to that Cadillac, but we're good. I just push it through there because there's traffic behind us. Again, avoiding the leave files. I love that. That's so cool how it does that. But we have a stop sign here. There's a car that wants to turn left. So I'm just gonna push it through this just so that gentleman cannot wait for me. He was kind of like smiling at the car and like intrigued. I think he saw my camera set up. So we got a left turn going to the original destination of that closed road that I couldn't go down, and cross traffic does not stop. Okay, so the car has to look left and right because you could have some people going quick. Struggling here a bit, but it handled it. And I think we winded up in a similar situation. Nope, that's just some construction equipment in the road, which is good for the content. Yes, I love it. Some nice homes here in Rochester. I didn't even know that they had such nice, kind of big-sized homes here in Rochester near the downtown area. So is it gonna avoid the sign? Yes, it barely did. No, I'm kidding, it did. But avoiding this whole situation nicely. So I'm gonna watch it as it takes it nice and slow. A little bit of a dirt road, a big, oh, sorry guys, that was my bad. Car is still proceeding. Okay, horsey. I had cruise control still enabled and I couldn't put FSD back on. So it's all good though. That was my bad. They turned up the sensitivity of the disengagement for FSD. Nope, it was gonna go into that sign. And I believe I've been here at night before testing all this out. Oh, nice. The stop sign was over to the right and it still picked it up. So here's an interesting situation. Will it run into these or will it avoid them? Yeah, it's like super cautious, which is good. And I don't know why I almost ran into that sign. Maybe last minute would have changed it, but I didn't want to chance it. So it avoided this sign nicely and there was a good amount of space in the area. So I realized that we came to our destination. So since there's no one behind here, I'm just gonna stop here because we are in the downtown Rochester area. And let's see, I'm gonna send it somewhere over here, not too far. So 2 disengagements so far. One for that car that I got close to, and then the other time it was gonna run into that sign. We got another person here. Car slowing down for them extra cautiously before the line, and then it creeps up to the line. We got a family on the left, and they're just walking, so the car is waiting. You can see some of them are highlighted a little bit more dark than others, and I think that's because the car is, you know, kind of watching them and saying that, okay, I can't go because they're there, and I was correct. And so the car's proceeding nicely. That was beautiful. Waited for the pedestrians, which it should do. And we're proceeding straight. This light's gonna be waiting here, you know, for a minute. I think these people are turning right, so they're allowed to do that. And you can kind of line yourself up here. That's what I notice in subdivisions that the car needs to learn. That even though there is no lane line separating the people that are turning right here, it's kind of like a Michigan thing, and I'm sure in a lot of other states they do that too. If there's like a like a right turn, people do that. You see the car is about to kind of line itself up like this a little bit, and then it kind of slowed down because it realized there's a car there, proceeding nicely on green. Kind of cautious for some reason going through this intersection. It's predicting some of the cars left and right. I'm noticing on the screen, but because they're highlighting them blue, and you know, it's all good though. So car's slowing down for some reason. Autopilot pause. That's a parked car. No, that's incorrect. It was highlighting this blue van off to the left that was literally parked. So that is incorrect. Put on his turn signal nicely early, what like I would do. Struggling here. Up. A little bit of a jilt, but that's okay. It doesn't really bother me. Like I said, they just need to work on the smoothness with the system. Because a lot of this, it's doing really nicely. It's very, very ahead of most self-driving systems that a lot of other companies have. So right turn into our destination, and it kind of just went for it. Kind of scared me there for a second. So I'm just gonna park here because this is a parking spot, but again, we're gonna be out of here in like a second. So let's find our next destination. And let's go somewhere a little bit north. And then we'll come back down into downtown, and then we'll head over to Oakland University. Okay, it's not letting me. Hang on 1 second, guys. Okay, now it's letting me do it. I don't know why it did that. But no traffic left or right. Car is kind of going through and proceeding. Okay, those chicks were kind of looking at me like, oh my God, is it self-driving? But so I got some pedestrians here on the right, stop sign turning left. Nothing the car can't handle. Okay, so the car has to creep because this barn on the right, or whatever this is, this building is blocking its way. There is nobody on the left, nobody on the right, and we're good to go. Okay, I'm here. And so it's gonna turn right here. We were already down this street. This is the street where it kind of like started going into that car slowly, but there's no turn on red 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to take over here. because it doesn't understand no turn on red signs. Yep, so I have to stop it. They haven't programmed that in yet, or they haven't told the car yet that you can't turn at certain times and read the signs, because we all know that Teslas read the signs, but unfortunately, it's just one of those things where you have to stop. So you can count it as a disengagement. I put it back on just to do the right turn, and then it's kind of being cautious around, I don't know what, maybe pedestrians, a lot going on for the car. It just wants to, you know, be cautious. But I always bring out my cameras around curbs because I hate curb rash and I hate hitting curbs. I've had some bad experiences with that, so that's why I always bring up the cameras, so you can see it's very lively. I have seen Rochester a lot more busy than this, but, you know, again, this is what it is for when we came on this day. So there should be a right turn coming up here. Actually, let's reroute here, because I know this is kind of like a sharp turn, and then it's got another sharp turn. So we can go here. So I'm just changing as I go, because as I remember, because I don't live in the area, but no. We're going to go here. See, I hate how it does this. Like, changes its mind on the route, but it's okay. So right when we get on this road, I'm going to do another quick thing, because I'm remembering, I'm trying to put it in more difficult situations and turns for you guys to see, because a lot of Michigan is just like straight, you know, left and right. So I did that by accident. I always do that because it does this thing where it wants to take the turn and it takes a little wide, and then it scares the person next to you because it gets so close, but then it just turns, you know. And I know it does that, but it just kind of freaks me out, and they really need to improve that, because like I've had people like honk at me when like I use the system when I'm not recording. And like these people will like literally honk at you, you know, and I don't blame them, because it's like, oh, this person's literally almost gonna run into me, right? So I did get a sticker. I ordered one. It's like a magnetic sticker that I'm gonna put on the back of my car that said, you know, it's like a little autopilot steering wheel, and it says I'm probably not driving. So just to kind of let people know, because I think people are still new to the idea, and I don't think they understand that there's like 15 to 20,000 testers out there now with this, especially even in Michigan. We got an interesting situation here. So it just took it cautiously, which is good. Slowed down, it went around the car beautifully. There's an oncoming car, had to creep out a little bit, but it wasn't sure. So if you're not sure, just slow down. And that's good. That's good that they set up the system like that. So we got a left turn. Technically, this is illegal, but is anybody gonna cry about it? No. If a cop really wanted to, he could have gave me a ticket for that. So let's go over to the right here, just in case a car comes and I'm sitting here trying to do all this. I shouldn't technically even be parked here, but that's okay. We're gonna be out of here in a minute. So let's go somewhere random. Okay, cool. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting turns here. I can already tell by the navigation. And then we're gonna go back across what's called Tinkin, and it's got 2 roundabouts, small ones. So I wanna try those out, and then we'll check where the video is time-wise. And then we're already at 27 minutes with this video. Probably chop it up a little bit anyway, speed it up. So got a left turn here. This is nice. I already have a feeling it's gonna be nice. Good. And okay. It's got an interesting situation. We got somebody blowing the leaves. I don't think it's gonna make a big difference to the car, and now they're like kind of walking away. So I was gonna say maybe if the car is gonna like freak out. That was a really nice roll stop, because here in Michigan, you know, people just go to the lights. So again, they're just leaves, so, you know, nothing crazy there. So we got a right turn here into a left right away. So I think this is a 2-way road. I can't remember. No. It's not a 2-way road. It's like a 4-way road. So there's 2 lanes on each side. This is going to be really interesting to see the car do. There is a car coming, and after that, there is another truck coming, but it's kind of far away, and it's proceeding nicely. Just go in the left lane. It's gonna miss it. It's gonna miss it, or is it? Let's see it do its thing. We're in the middle of the road right now. Car's slowing down for this car. Okay, it did it, but that's kind of like, you know, if someone's behind you, like, oh, this person doesn't know where they are, you know, like they don't understand that, you know, they're lost or whatever, right? So that's really what's that type of thing. It's just, they need to program it. If there's a quick left turn like that, just go in the left lane, go in the middle lane. Yeah, I mean, that's what that middle lane is designed for. But again, in time, the system will improve. I think they're trying to get a lot of the general stuff down, like left turns and turns around high-speed traffic type of stuff, because I do feel those are a lot more important than these little silly nuances and stuff. So car slowing down, stopping, and this person to our left, but the car's not freaking out because they have a stop sign, and we were first. So, okay, we're coming to our turn. Okay, it needs to wait. Okay. It was about to go and then it waited. She kind of looked at me a little bit, or, you know, maybe it wasn't that. Maybe she just likes Teslas. But, yeah, I had a feeling she lived around here. Oh, that's why. She lives right here and her neighbor has a Tesla Model Y. Oh, he's got 2 Tesla Model Ys. Nice. But anyways, so that's probably why she's looking. She's like, oh, I see these every day. But car proceeding nicely, and this is our destination. There is a car behind me, so I'm just gonna keep proceeding through the neighborhood. Actually, let's let FSD go, because we're gonna go straight and we're gonna go into a street called Tinkin, whatever you want to call it, and we're gonna navigate to the roundabouts. And I think that might be it for this video. I might do Oakland University in another video. So let me I'll do it at the next stop sign. I'll pull over and then just set the actual destination so it can actually go through the roundabouts. So stopping here and proceeding nicely. It was about to go to that curb, but it realized, so okay. Okay, cool. So let this person go around us. So I can already see the roundabout one, and then there should be a second one. Yep, that's the second one. So we're gonna send it here-ish. Okay, let's see. I just wanna make sure it's going through both roundabouts before I send it, and yep. So that's cool. All right, let's go. So it's gonna take a right turn here, then it's gonna be a straight shot, and then we'll be driving a little bit, and then we'll get to the roundabouts. They aren't huge ones, they're just basic ones. We got some cross traffic coming from the left. A little bit of a hill, so it can't really see. It needs to wait. There's a lot of traffic coming. After this second pickup, I think we're good. No, see, I can't even see, so we might, okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it a boost here, just because that was a kind of a difficult situation. So, but at least it waited. At least it didn't just jump out into traffic. But I did think that it needed to creep up a little bit more. But that's okay. So we got 4 lanes here. And the car is picking probably the absolute worst one. And I'll tell you why, because this lane is going to merge into one, which is like, personally, if I was driving, I would, because you know how fast these cars were, just get past all the traffic. Yes, I'm that type of guy. But, so maybe the car is just being quick about it. We got another Model S turning, coming this way. It could be a Plaid. It looks really new. I ran into a Plaid that was white like that at the mall. It's got white seats. It could be a Plaid. Let's see. No Plaid. Silver trim, no Plaid. And this causes a problem now because there's somebody behind us, and I think they want to turn. Yeah, see, they want to turn. So car's proceeding nicely, though. This is a legal lane if you're going to turn into somewhere like right here. You know what I mean? That's fine. It's not completely illegal what the car did. But this lane's going to end. So I'm going to let this play out because I know it's just going to merge over all the way. See, this is like, this lane is literally about to end. And like this person is like not gonna let us in. So I stepped on it there because this person decided to be a douchebag and just doesn't like the future in Teslas. So we're gonna go ahead and just take over there. Nothing on the car's fault. It's just that person wasn't gonna let us in and I didn't want to do accidents. So, but if you really think about it, it kind of is the car's fault. Now that I think about it, it should have just stayed in that lane. But again, I need that sticker, but even that sticker is not going to help. So anyways, forget that person. This is the first roundabout. So let's see where this car goes, and it's proceeding nicely through the roundabout. I'm here. A little bit of jiltiness going back and forth, and it did it okay. Wasn't too bad. Okay, that was the first roundabout, passing by Stony Creek High School. The second one is just down the road here. Lots of beautiful houses in this subdivision off to the left. A good friend of mine lives in that subdivision. Model Y. As they're becoming more popular, these Teslas, I see people are like, you know, everybody's excited to own a Tesla, but like, you know, people are just less enthusiastic. Another Model Y, you see? See, that guy waved at us first. See, there's some like cool, like there's some really enthusiastic people like me, but then there's people who are like, why are you waving at me? Oh, just going for that. And that's fine. That was a yield sign. It wasn't a stop sign. So let's see. Is it going to handle it? Oh, okay. So this is actually technically correct. I didn't even realize I sent it here. So that was perfect. I thought I sent it that way. But we're going to end it here because this is a dirt road. And I don't like taking my car down dirt roads. Sorry. You guys can go watch Dirty Tesla videos. He is out in Ann Arbor. He does tons of dirt roads, and I'm kind of on a dirt road now. But it's okay, we're going slow. So, thanks for watching the video, guys. Next video should be me with 10.4. Should get later today, later this week, tomorrow, who knows. But again, like always, thanks for watching.